Welcome once again to the Estadio Ciudad de la Asunción on the beautiful Venezuelan Isla Margarita. It's the 2014 South American Basketball Championships, which was first played way back in 1930. This is day 4, it's semi-final day. We've had 2 semi-finals in the classification situation, places 5, 6, 7 and 8. And now the last 2 games of the evening, 4 positions, 1, 2, 3 and 4, the medal games. The first semi-final, Uruguay, their roster, play Argentina.
Muy buenas tardes. Listos ya para iniciar con el primer juego de esta semifinal.
Our courtside announcer just introducing the teams as the fans wend their way, hopefully to fill this 10,000-seater arena by the time Venezuela hit the court. Been a beautiful day here, and a lot of people coming in after work or even coming in off the beach.
Con el número 4, Luciano Parodi. Con el número 5, Bruno
So
Fittipaldo.
this is the Uruguayan team.
Con el número 6, Mauricio Aguiar.
8 teams began in 2 groups of 4, and the defending champions are Argentina. They've won the gold back in 2012 when they beat Venezuela. That was in Argentina, and Uruguay beat Brazil for the bronze medal. So we've got the same 4 teams in the medal games as we had 2 years ago. But over the years, Brazil have won 18 gold medals, Argentina 13 and Uruguay 11. And it's 1 each for Venezuela, Chile and Peru. The Argentinian roster, of course, after a few more training camps and friendly internationals, they're off to Spain for the 2014 World Cup, which used to be called the World Championships, now the World Cup. And Argentina will be in Group B in that World Cup alongside Croatia, Greece, the Philippines, Puerto Rico and Senegal. And the Group B play their games in Seville. And now the Argentinian side. As I said, Argentina off to the World Cup. Uruguay were eliminated from going to the World Cup at the FIBA Americas tournament in 2013, the World Cup qualifying tournament. They were knocked out of that by the Dominican Republic, who are going to the World Cup. Of course, there'll be some famous additions to this fabulous Argentinian side for the World Cup. Luis Scola, Manu Ginobili, names in the frame. Carlos Delfino, Andres Nocioni. I understand he's just signed for Real Madrid. We've got a Puerto Rican, a Colombian and a Chilean referee. Yeah, Andres Nocioni, the great Argentinian who holds an Italian passport as well. Will play for Real Madrid next season. Well, as ever, the formalities begin with the national anthems of both these teams.
A continuación, con mucho respeto, himno nacional de la República de Argentina.
Not too many fans from either Argentina or Uruguay here in Venezuela. Two countries on opposite sides of the River Plate. But I had the good fortune to be commentator in the city of Kayseri in Turkey back in 2010 when Argentina were in that city along with 5 other teams, and I can tell you that the number of Argentinian fans there, well, the noise they made, the passion they displayed, and the sheer enthusiasm for Argentina, well, it sent tingles down your spine, it really did. And they're the Uruguayan side. As I said, they got the bronze medal last time, beating Brazil. And they did better than Brazil in the qualifying tournament for the World Cup last year. Brazil actually came 9th. And Uruguay, well, they have a point to prove here. They would love to have been going to Spain. They're not. Brazil are. And even though they came 9th, Brazil got a wild card for that. They're the starting 5 for Argentina. Nick Aprovitola there runs the show, really. Nick Ricotti as well plays his basketball in Gran Canaria, and again I'll have the privilege of going to Gran Canaria for the World Cup. We won't be seeing Argentina. We'll be seeing Mexico, who came from the World Cup qualifying tournament here in Venezuela last year. So Teslanguia, leader, coaching this tournament for Argentina. His team have won all 3 games. They beat Ecuador 144 after a very slow start. They beat Paraguay 75-65 and they beat Uruguay 67-63. Then Chile, they're 2-1. Sorry, Uruguay, they're 2-1. They beat Chile 92-52. They beat Peru 103-45, and they lost in a very close game to Venezuela. Well, I'll have to check on the Argentinian score there. Argentina beat Brazil, didn't they? Not Argentina, not Uruguay. A mistake. Been handed that stat, so we'll have to correct that one. So Argentina, Ricotti, Mata, Laprovitola, Delia and Bortolin. And Uruguay, Fittipaldo, Aguiar, Chalfani, Bashman and Osimani, their captain. So it's Uruguay in blue, Argentina in white. First semi-final of the 2014 South American Basketball Championships. The winners will play the winners of Venezuela, Brazil, and the losers will play the losers of that game, the next game, for the bronze medal. So here we go. Well, Argentina actually won the tap on the way up, but it went straight. Sorry, Uruguay won the tap. So used to seeing Argentina playing blue. It's Argentina in white. Nice bounce pass inside. That's their go-to move at the beginning of most games. Well, there's an open 2. Superb boxing out by Argentina. Well, Labrovitola loses the ball, 2-on-1 for Uruguay. So they must score, and they do so. And that's Aguiar. Mauricio Aguiar gets the scoring moving. And easy rebound for Uruguay's number 10, Kyrie Bashman. Not too much intensity by Argentina on defense. Until the shot comes, that is, and that is Uruguay possession with 1 on the shot clock. Now, they're not going to get too much of an alley-oop. Very difficult to get an alley-oop from virtually under the backboard. They've got to get a quick shot away. There it is. And it came off an Argentinian player, so it did hit the rim. New shot clock for Uruguay. And the rebound for Argentina. That's good in our defense from Uruguay. Oh, lovely footwork. And the game is tied after 2 minutes. Marcus Mata, great footwork. Well, the steal, that's too easy. And Labrovitola puts Argentina into a 4-2 lead. Rather too casual from Uruguay. Easy rebound for Argentina. Labrovitola from 3-point range. Well, only 1 rebound for Argentina there. Labrovitola again, he's got quick hands. And he lays the ball up for a 6-2 Argentina lead. Plays for the Flamengo club in Brazil. Labrovitola. A little holding foul. 14 for Argentina. It's Matthias Portalin. Here's the steal. Well, it was a gift, really. Still, he goes down as a steal for Labrovitola. His second steal. Three on the shot clock. With a floating shot. And here go Argentina on the break. 3-on-2. An ambitious alley-oop attempt. The three-pointer makes it a 9-2 scoreline, and Labrovitola again. 7 of the 9 points. Well, it's the defense that's doing it for Argentina, but on that occasion they give up a shot off the screen. 5 for Uruguay. Bruno Fittipaldi. Oh, it's a nice pass, and the foul. The ball slipped out of the hand of the shooter, actually, but he was still fouled. And the foul is Uruguay's number 7, Matthias Calfani. Lovely little, well, actually it was a tip that went wrong. Portalin hits the first. Not the second, but Argentina get the rebound. Very poor attempt at boxing out there. And Marcus Mata, an easy rebound. Oh, lovely little bounce pass inside. And this time Uruguay do get the rebound. And Argentina's transition defense, very effective. Penetration, wonderful move. It's back to 10-6 now. Crowd applauding the effort of Fittipaldi there. I thought he was dribbling rather too much, but it's a good effect. That's excellent passing from Argentina. And they get another rebound, and easy two. Oh, I don't know what the Uruguayan players are looking at the official for. He didn't rebound. Judging and Capelli there. Well, I think he's chastising his own players for not boxing out. Another steal, Argentina. And the blocking foul, and it's an and one. Great move from Matas Marcus, who too plays his club basketball in Brazil. Or Marcus Mata, rather. Yeah, just a 2 count. That's not a travel. That's what the Uruguayans are asking for. Well, even though the replay didn't show Mata's feet, you could count the 2 count rhythm. Timeout, Uruguay. See you in Spain. Gran Canaria, Las Palmas in Gran Canaria, Bilbao, Seville, Granada, group stages, and then the competition moves on to Barcelona and Real Madrid. Or Real Madrid. Mata on the foul line for the bonus. It's a 3-point play for Argentina, who lead 15-6. Steals and 7 points for Pro Pitola now, leading scorer in the game. And almost another turnover from Uruguay. They rescue it. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, almost a good hustle from Ricotti. Came off the rim, so Uruguay have a new shot clock. Almost a steal again. Oh, that's a magical move inside. Well, Argentina were off to the break. They thought they had a steal, but Aguiar thought differently. Laid it up. To put Uruguay within 7. Nice pass. Well, that's the 12th point from inside the lane for Argentina, dominating in the paint. And it's another and one. And the foul, Matthias Calfani. Marcus Delia on the foul line for the N1. Another three-point play for Argentina. Wanting to come in for Uruguay is Sebastian Ezeguier. A rather disappointed Matthias Calfani is out. Uruguay being made to play for a long time to get anything going, but that'll help them. 18-11 now. Bruno Fittipaldi for his 7th point. So equal leading scorer, equal with Lebra Vitola, his opposite number. There is going to be a sky hook for a moment. Well, there's a foul on the play there. Argentina totally dominant in the paint. Delia another rebound, and he's fouled again. There is a little tap on the elbow. Out of bounds, Argentina. 3 to go in the first period. Labrovitola finds the open man, and that open man buries the 2, and that is Matthias Butelin. Well, casting my mind back to the group stages, Argentina were in a similar position. My mistake, actually it was a reverse position. There were a lot of points behind against Brazil and came back, beat the Brazilians. And there, a holding foul against Ricotti. Uruguay found a mismatch there. Look at that scrap in there, and that pass was never on. Ricotti. His foul. By his opposite number again. Bruno Fittipaldi the foul. Well, looking at Ricotti as if to say, how dare you? Well, Fittipaldi picks up his 2nd foul. Nick Ricotti on the foul line. If selected for Argentina, I wonder whether he's disappointed at not playing in Gran Canaria, because that's where he plays his club basketball. And then again, he probably knows the city of Seville well, because Gran Canaria play in the ACB, and he's been to Seville several times. Coty, no problem from the foul line. Argentina outscoring Uruguay 2-1. For Uruguay is Luciano Perodi, looking to inject a little bit of dynamism from the point. Well, that's a nice long 2 for Aguiar. Last 2 minutes. Well, that's an open 3. That is an open 3 with not a hand up in any kind of defensive stance. Marcus Mata lined that shot up and warned Uruguay, and they didn't believe him, I don't think. That's a 2, I think. Well, the referee says 3. He's closer than I am. Didn't have his foot on the line for Fittipaldi, so he's in double figures. And Coach Capelli still urging his players on. 1.5 to go, first period, 9 points the lead for Argentina. Bounce pass, lovely, beautiful, and the left-handed shot, but on this occasion, that's a rare miss in the paint for Argentina. Parodi can't get it inside. That's a foul. It's a shooting foul, and the foul is Argentina's number 14, Matthias Bortolin. Yeah, it's very humid in this 10,000-seater arena. It's even more humid outside, I can tell you. Mauricio Aguiar on the foul line. He's on 6 points. This is his first visit to the line tonight. Coming in for Uruguay is Rodrigo Trelles. And out goes Fittipaldi. Well, it just seems as though it's all Argentina at the moment, but it is only an 8-point margin. And it could very well be 7. With the second foul shot to come from Aguiar. He takes every one of the 5 seconds he is allowed. 2 from 2 for Aguiar. Superb foul shooting. Trelles now in for Aguiar. And so too is Rick Romano for Argentina. Well, the response immediate. Is that Labra-Pitola? It certainly is. 10 points to the Argentinian guard. Oh, the turnover again, another steal. Labra-Pitola's racking up the steals. And he's pulling the fouls. Turnovers are killing Uruguay at the moment, but they are being forced by Argentina. There's the foul. Oh, all over both arms. Here's that 3. Nick Pitola, 24 years of age. Let's call it 6'3", 194. Well, exceeding his average. 2 from 2 from the line, exceeding his average in the championship so far. He takes a break. And he's replaced by Juan Pablo Figueroa. Well, it was 7 a minute ago, but 5 quick points from Labra-Pitola made it 12. Almost another steal. Uruguay having real problems at the point. And steal almost made by Pablo Espinosa. Parodi at the point, falling over, no foul. The shot clock beats him. Well, the Argentinian bench stood up in unison then for a turnover by Parodi, but he recovered and attempted the 3. Look at that, 0 at the top of the screen there. Great camera work. There's a foul, and it's a shooting foul. Uruguay have been in the penalty some time. Parodi can't believe it. Figueroa on the foul line for Argentina. Well, that's the first foul shot. It didn't look like going in for Argentina. They have missed one previously, but that bobbled around. This from Figueroa there. Barely made 15 feet. That's more like it. It's a 13-point lead for Argentina. 5 coming back in for Uruguay. It's Bruno Fittipaldi. 10 seconds. And the foul, well drawn. Foul. By Figueroa. And his coach Casalingua looks on to see what's happened. Well, Argentina are now in the penalty, so that was a good foul. And the tip in on the buzzer. Well, that'll give Uruguay some heart, as Piri Vashman tips it in left-handed with what, 2 seconds left, or 2/10 of a second left. There we go. Actually, I did him a disservice. There were probably 5/10 of a second remaining. So that makes it an 11-point lead for Argentina after 1 period of play. So Argentina lead Uruguay after 1 period of play by 11 in an attempt to get into the gold medal game. Remember, they won it last time, 2012, when this competition was held in Argentina. Now we normally get some stats up, but I'll tell you that the leading scorer, Nick Laverovitola, 12 points. Well, I've got him down on the stats as 2 steals. It's probably 3, or 2.5, let's say. 2 from 2 from the line, 2 from 3 from 3-point range, and 4 from 6 from 2-point range to add to his tally of 12 points. No one else on the Argentinian side in double figures, but Fittipaldi, number 5 for Uruguay, he too is in double figures. 10 points, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal. And he's shooting 2 and 3 from 3-point range as well. Now, Uruguay tipped it straight to an Argentinian in the opening tip, jump ball. So Uruguay should begin possession, or begin with possession, at the start of the 2nd period. Yes, indeed they do. So Uruguay trailing by 11, trying to redress the balance at the beginning of this 2nd period. They were the first team to score, and they're the first team to score in this 2nd period as well. The margin back to 8. Aguiar, he's having a good game. He's on 10 points as well. Look at 11. That was a 3. Yeah, 11 points. Good defense from Uruguay. Excellent defense, in fact. They tied Argentina up on the sideline. Well, yeah, looked like a travel. What do they say in football? He fell over. Yeah, that's a slippery floor. It's not a case of bad footwork, he just slipped. He being Kirill Vashman. Uruguay are hurting themselves at the moment with those turnovers. Now Uruguay came out in a much more determined fashion at the beginning of this 2nd period. They played tough defense, that first Argentinian offense. Let's see if they can repeat the dose of tough defense. Nice pass inside. Yeah, it's definitely stepped up, but Argentina get another rebound. And eventually Argentina lose the ball. Three-pointer goes up, in and out, and not a Uruguayan anywhere near the rebounding position. Great player movement from Argentina. Lovely pass inside, and the shooter is stripped. Well, the entire Uruguayan bench there appealed to the official. He saw a tap on the elbow. That's fair enough. Yeah, that's how to make friends with the referee. Let's have a look, see what he does. Well, it was body contact. That's what the referee saw, and that's what the referee called. Those lads with the brooms or the mops earning their corn here, aren't they? If in fact they are paid. Well, they probably get a ticket to the next club game here. Nick Romano misses the first, but not the second. It's back to a 9-point Argentinian lead. It's a holding foul. Argentina's 15. Salem Safar. Argentina do not want him to pick up too many fouls. A terrific three-point shooter. That game against Brazil, he was dynamite the other night. Good double team from Argentina, but all that hard work on defense is negated because of the foul by Pablo Espinosa. Shot clock reset to 14. Oh, that's great. Well, going inside against all those big Argentinian trees. Nice move from Bruno Fittipaldi, closest Uruguay have been for a long time. Espinosa coming off the pick. Not this time. It was Safar. Now that came off an Argentinian knee. The referee said, yeah, good move. The Uruguayan player got the congratulations from the referee. Little nod there in appreciation. Timeout Argentina. So with the score, Argentina 32, Uruguay 25. Argentinian coach Nick Casalingua wants to talk things over. So Uruguay will have possession after the Argentinian timeout. And Uruguay trail by 7. Sebastian Ezeguiar to inbound. Uruguay being made to take a lot off the clock. It took them about 10 seconds to get into this situation, and then they very nearly lost the ball. Well, that was not a particularly good offense from Uruguay. And Uruguay coach Adrian Capelli there, desperate to get a sub in there. And that sub is Nick Mazzarino. Yes, the point guard that comes out. It took so long to get that offense going. Well, that's good hands from Uruguay. Now let's see if they can get their offense going a little sooner this time. Well, they certainly, I was about to say certainly do, but then they regroup in the half court. And taking the ball to the hoop, and the foul, it's Delia. No, it's not, it's the big guy with the ponytail. And that big guy with the ponytail is Martin Lever. There is all body contact. When Uruguay get into their offense reasonably quickly, they look like a pretty good team. But the longer they take, the more they seem to panic. It's a 6-point game. Aguiar again on the foul line. 12 points to him now. 3 from 3 from the foul line. That is not Marcus Mata. Marcus Mata is an Argentinian. 2 from 2 for Aguiar. It's a 5-point game now. Remember, it was 13 not too long ago. This is Marcus Mata in the corner for 3. It's back to 8. Now this is better player movement from Uruguay. Off the ball screens as well, but there's no way through there. Well, 8 seconds left on the shot clock. As Uruguay attempt to go through a gap that closed very quickly. Now there's a foul there, definitely, by the man on the floor. Well, actually, the man on the floor missed the attempted shot block. This is very patient play from Uruguay. Now, who got the foul there? It's the man in the corner. Yeah, number 4 for Argentina, that's Nick Romano. 3 bodies all over the place. There he is, Romano, his foul. Good effort, but didn't appreciate the call. Well, the first is missed. It's still an 8-point margin. Martin Ozimani on the foul line. And Ozimani gets the rebound and pulls up quickly. There's an offensive foul there over the back, yep. Is that Aguiar? No, it's Uruguay's number 7, Calfani. He's in a bit of foul trouble, Calfani. That's his 3rd. Well, no doubting the effort of Calfani. He crashed the board and then he hits the bench. Six to go in the first half. Argentina by 8. It looks as though they're going to be pulling away towards the end of that first period, but Uruguay stuck with the task. That's a lovely pass and great ball protection as well from Martin Lever. Lever gets his scoring going. Normally a high scorer for Argentina. The Argentinian defense is now extended. Beautiful bounce pass. Excellent passing from Uruguay, and on the buzzer of the shot clock they get a 3. The closest they've been for 3 or 4 minutes. Azimani buries the 3. I thought they were going to take too long, but no, with 1 second left on the shot clock, Azimani buried the 3. Three seconds. No, it's not. It's a foul. It's an offensive foul against Argentina's 15, Salem Safar. Don't think that was the foul. I think it was. Well, that's a repeat of the shot from Uruguay. Look at that, 1 second, and the ball is in the end now. Perfection. Simani again. He's just hit 1-3. Is he going to hit another? Uruguay aren't. That was good defense there. There was a little hand on the ball as it was in the air. Leave that in the low post. And that's an air ball. Good rescue. Well, the ball hit the floor inside the court, but Argentina couldn't make the most of it. Simani. Oh, I'm not sure that was the intended receiver. Argentina knocked the ball out of bounds. Figueroa. There's that again. The ball is in the air. You see when it ticks to naught, so that counts. It was released before the buzzer went. Before the shot clock registered 0. My word, how did that go in? Because there was an Argentinian hand attempting to block the shot. I think there was a slight deflection there, but Aguiar there. It's another 2. Aguiar now on 15 points. Rebound and the foul. That has to be described as a good foul by Uruguay's Nick Borsellini, because it was almost a guaranteed 2 points. Look at this, there is a touch on the ball there, and Aguiar is still strong enough. I'm not sure he meant to bank the shots, but well, they all count. Substitution for Argentina. Coming out, or coming in rather, is Franco Giorgetti, and Figueroa is out. Bashman back in for Uruguay. Romano on the foul line, with Argentina leading by 6. Romano hits his second point, 1 from 2 from the line, so both his points have come from that foul line. Foul shooting pretty even, other than the fact that Argentina have had a lot more. And there's another steal for Argentina. Uruguay start to look after the ball. Oh, there's another foul, a reach-in foul. And no point in arguing with the official there. Nick Borsellino, I think everybody in the stadium would have called that for a reach-in foul. Uruguay, strangely, are out shooting, right, scoring from 2-point range, but the other way around from 3-point range. Very close to a 5-second call. Sacrovitola back in, number 7 for Argentina. They need his brain at the point. That's a good shot block. No travel. Labra-Bitola off the glass. And the rebound for Uruguay. 3 minutes. It's a 7-point game. And that's Uruguay possession out of bounds. Labra-Bitola, his mean defense, as indeed to his Argentinian colleagues. Shot clock 7. Uruguay a long way from the hoop. That's miles out. Well, the shot clock buzzer did definitely beat Uruguay on that occasion. I don't think it's a deliberate ploy for Uruguay to run the shot clock as deep as possible. But that's what they're being made to do by stiff Argentinian defense. In and out, and the rebound by Bashman. Labra-Bitola fights through the screen. Again, Uruguay taking an age, get their offense going. But Bashman, well, he misses it. That goes over the top. It hit a little bit of the equipment at the back of the backboard. That's out of bounds. And we have a Uruguayan timeout. No, we don't. We have an Argentinian timeout. Four players in double figures, 2 of them Argentinians, Mata and Labra-Bitola, 11 points and 12 points respectively. And for Uruguay, Fittipaldi on 12 points and Aguiar on 15 points. Great action replays here in this first semi-final of the South American Basketball Championships. This for a position, a spot in the gold medal game. Will it be Argentina or will it be Uruguay? So Argentina's timeout is over. They lead by 7, and they have possession. And Labra-Bitola will advance the ball. Beautiful move. Martin Lever, the skyhook. Lead back to 9. And Labra-Bitola got a hand on that rebound and tapped it to a teammate. Oh, no Argentinian rebounders there. Are they assuming that Labra-Bitola is going to score? Nice pass, but a travel almost. No. Argentina 5-on-2. Labra-Bitola the passes to the trailing player who misses. And Uruguay run at the other end. Labra-Bitola maybe taking over the mantle as the top point guard for Argentina, placing the veteran Pablo Prigioni as Argentina running away with it now. Timeout Uruguay, 44 seconds remaining. And from 7 ahead, now they are 11 ahead. 4 without reply for Argentina coming out of their timeouts. Yes, it is very hot in here. The ice packs are out. Coach Capelli taking an age to get his timeout going. And that 60 seconds expired already, and he's not said a word. The referee's getting a little upset here. We want Uruguay out there quickly. Don't get a technical, coach. The coach is ignoring the official. Well, that was a good minute 40 seconds then for that timeout. Oh, did he ask for a long timeout? .40 seconds. Uruguay trailing by 11 towards the end of the first half. Oh, the pick was there and not used. And Uruguay almost lost it. Again, look at the shot clock. 3, got to get a shot up, and there go Argentina again on the break. Lebrovitola, the behind the back pass. That's a good escape for Argentina, for Uruguay. And now they should take the last shot of the half. 10 seconds. Uruguay in blue trail by 10. And they do indeed. Well, they scored on the buzzer with a long 3, and on this occasion they beat the game clock buzzer. So it's a 9-point lead for Argentina at halftime. Uruguay just about hanging on in there. Well, this magnificent Estadio Ciudad de la Asunción in Isla Margarita gradually filling up. Remember, this is just the first semi-final. Most of the fans here in Margarita will be coming to see their team, Venezuela, play Brazil in the second semi-final. The winners of that, Venezuela or Brazil, will play the winners of this, and at the moment Argentina have an 11-point lead. Sorry, it's a 9-point lead. Excuse my mathematics. It's a 9-point lead at halftime. Argentina 42, Uruguay 33.
de cada atleta destacado, hay un equipo constante y articulado. Detrás del suramericano de baloncesto está el gobierno bolivariano. Capteve y Movilnet celebran formar parte de este equipo de hacedores de sueños. Juntos conectamos deporte, conectamos alegría. @MinDeporte, síguenos y entérate de todo lo que pasa en el suramericano de baloncesto.
Recordamos que a las 8 de la noche se viene el último encuentro de este cuarto día, de esta cuarta jornada. Se enfrentarán Brasil y Venezuela, apoyando a nuestra selección nacional, buscando el pase a la final. Reiteramos al respetado público presente el buen comportamiento de todos ustedes, importantísimo, y colaborar con el mantenimiento de nuestras instalaciones, no arrojar ningún tipo de desperdicio al piso. Agradecimientos también especiales a los muchachos voluntariados, a todo el equipo de seguridad, Guardia Nacional Bolivariana, a la Escuela de Formación de Oficiales de la Policía de Nueva Esparta, bomberos de Nueva Esparta, seguridad interna del gimnasio, también a los muchachos interactivos, medios audiovisuales y al DJ Luis.
La hora, la zona y las comunidades organizadas se articulan para realizar proyectos de prevención integral social en el marco del plan de gobierno de calle impulsado por el presidente de la República. Oficina Nacional Antidrogas. La ONA somos todos. Gobernación Bolivariana del Estado de La Esparta. A triunfar por el Estado. A triunfar por Nueva Esparta. Banco Central de Venezuela. Tradicional aliado del deporte venezolano, promoviendo la actividad deportiva en el país. Banco Central de Venezuela, avanzando en la política monetaria nacional. Ministerio del Poder Popular para el Deporte, porque hacer deporte es hacer patria. Copa del Mundo de Baloncesto, FIBA España 2014.
Y hoy con esa bandera de Venezuela en alto, bandera de Venezuela en alto, vamos, bandera de Venezuela en alto, con orgullo, nuestro estandarte,
se lo doy también a la dirección de informática de Mi Deporte, que han hecho una estupenda labor y por eso hemos logrado ser tendencias comunicacionales. Estamos muy activos en redes sociales y a nivel de transmisión. Felicitaciones. Segundo tiempo, tercer y cuarto periodo de la Argentina-Uruguay. El equipo ganador estará en la final mañana. El equipo perdedor jugará por el tercer y cuarto lugar. Recordamos que Venezuela, Argentina, Brasil y Uruguay.
Welcome back to Isla Margarita in Venezuela. We're actually just off the coast of northern Venezuela. It's a beautiful holiday island, and it's the scene of the 2014 South American Basketball Championships. This is the semi-final. We're about to start the second half. The first semi-final, Argentina against Uruguay, and following this, it will be Venezuela against Brazil. So Argentina lead by 9, and it's their possession. Ricotti. Labrovitola, 3 steals to him in the first half, and the first rebound is grabbed by Uruguay. Uruguay 2 years ago, the bronze medal in Argentina. Argentina, of course, got the gold, beating Venezuela in the final. No way in there. Shot clock 4. Mata on the buzzer of the shot clock. Well, that is going to really hurt Uruguay. The lead is now 12. It was not Aguiar, that was Marcus Mata. Oh, lovely little finger roll, actually. It is back to an 8-point game. My apologies, that was in fact Aguiar. I'm so used to Argentina playing in blue. It's way downtown. Now that 3 won't count. What a shame. What a shame for Bruno Fittipaldi. There was an offensive off-the-ball foul. Aguiar is actually on 18 points. And there's the offensive foul. Yeah, it's number 10. Those 3 didn't count. Number 10 was Rushman committed the foul. Nice bounce pass inside, and that looked a little clumsy from Argentina. Or for Uruguay, Parodi, Luciano Parodi. No kick ball. Shot clock reset to 14. Yeah, if you can stop the ball going inside, doesn't matter what you stop it with. Good violation, of course. It's still possession to your opponents, but it's better than letting someone inside have the ball freely. Nice little floating shot is missed, and the rebound, and Argentina come up with it. Ricotti, the loose ball. Oh, and then he gives the ball away. And Labrovitola is there for the steal. That's his 4th steal. Oh, looked like a terrific passage to play and a good rescue as well. New shot clock for Argentina. Mata for 3. Well, it was the fact that Argentina were just hungrier there. They wanted the ball more. Uruguay stood and watched it. Argentina stood and grabbed it. Good rebounding for Argentina. Here they go on the break. 2-on-1. And now we have a fast break the other way. And Labrovitola stops the break with a foul. That's a great hustle. And the 3-pointer really does put the cream on the top of that move. And Labra Vitola, that's his first foul, with his team leading by 11. Aguiar on 18 points. Stays on 18. Vitola inside, nice little pass and lovely two and a bonus. That's the third time Argentina have been on the line with a bonus to come. A foul, Uruguay's number 4, Luciano Parodi. And what's more, it's his third. It's a slices of touches, but I think the referee may have seen a bit of a push before that as well. 3-point play is completed. It's now a 14-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. Timeout, Uruguay. One of the most famous Uruguayan players. He's not here. Esteban Batista, he's signed for Panathinaikos, former NBA player. He could do with his inside presence here tonight. Aguiar, well, leading scorer in the game on 18 points. 1m99, 31-year-old veteran nowadays. Very demonstrative timeout from coach Adrian Capelli. Remember, the losers of this go into the bronze medal game against the losers of Venezuela or Brazil. And Uruguay, they got the bronze medal 2 years ago. They want to improve upon that this year. The problem is they're facing a very, very strong and very determined Argentinian side. Here what are Uruguay after their timeouts. They began the second half lead, but Argentina now have the biggest lead of the game. Again being forced to put the ball on the floor, but they get the rebound. Clean block. And that came off a Uruguayan player. Again, good hustle from Makoti. And the coach just asking the Uruguayan coach to calm down and throws a technical at him, or threatens to. Good denial defense, but Argentina rescue the situation. Labra Vitola, and the rebound, Argentina. Labra Vitola regroups, and he's got a new shot clock. That's a beautiful pass. Well, Argentina get the rebound, and they are blocked. That pass from the point guard into the low post is the most difficult pass in the game, and it's not recommended. And that's a blocking foul with 2 points and a bonus for Uruguay. That pass from Labra Vitola into the low post was something special, because that is, if the defense is aware, you can so easily deny that pass in there, but you have to hand it to the low post player. Great job of sealing his man off. Aguilar again on the foul line. I think he's on 20 points now. The stats probably say, yeah, 20. This is with the bonus to come. 5 from 5 from the line. 21 points now to Mauricio Aguiar. He's keeping his team just about in touch. had to defend the screen. And that's a foul, it's a shooting foul, and it's Uruguay's number 12. It's Martin Aguilera. I'll try that again. Martin Aguilera. Aguilar has got more than 15 points. He's got 21. So what that stats is trying to tell us, well, he's trying to tell us that he's got a large percentage of Uruguay's points. 14 on the foul line for Argentina is Matthias Bortolin. Lead still back to 13. Halfway through this third period. And Argentina are leading this period by 4. No way. Well, again, a foot violation stops the ball going into the paint. Size 15 foot, Marcus Delia. Shot clock on 3. And the rebound for Uruguay, new shot clock. Oh. Good hustle, Uruguay. A new shot clock again. And there's a foul, it's a pushing foul, but end line, Uruguay. Couldn't get the shot away. Number 5 is Ricotti of Argentina. Well, Ricotti tried to avoid contact. In the referee's estimation, he failed to do so. Uruguay just can't make an impression on this margin, this deficit that they face. Well, they do so now. It's an 11-point margin. Nice fadeaway shot. Delia wheeling and dealing in the low post, and he gets another and one. Well, if they don't hit 3-pointers, then there are other ways of getting 3 points. And Argentina have hit 3 bonus shots already, or 3-point plays, and they've got another possibility. That's a strong move from Marcus Delia. That's the Obras Sanitarius club in Argentina. As indeed does his teammate Salem Safar. Again, the 3-point play is completed. 4 minutes to go, third period. The equal biggest margin of the game, it's 14. Well, that was looking for the foul, I'm afraid, and the referee didn't fall for it. Oh, how did that pass get there? It is definitely now the biggest lead of the game. Delia inside, lovely pass. Argentina running away with it. Well, that's a clumsy turnover. Will we see a timeout if Argentina score here? Well, it came off a Uruguayan player. It's the Uruguayan substitution. And Pablo Espinosa in. In fact, it's a Uruguayan timeout. Well, despite having the game's leading scorer in number 6, Mauricio Aguilar, on 21 points, Uruguay are trailing by 16.
Sigo con los
Argentina won the first period, 31-20. Uruguay got back into the game slightly with a buzzer beater, in fact 2 buzzer beaters. They won the second period 13-11 Uruguay, but now in the third period Argentina are outscoring Uruguay to the extent of 15 points to 8. And that equates to a 57-41 scoreline. Argentina in control. And that's a pleading, begging message going from Adriana Capelli, coach to Uruguay. Yeah, the stadium filling up now. People coming in from work and from school and from the beach. Looking forward to the game. Venezuela against Brazil. Argentina with possession. Espinosa, Ricotti. Full pass from Ricotti, but Espinosa rescued it. There's Ricotti from the corner. It's a huge rebound. Here go Uruguay on the break. They need to inject something special. But the Argentinian defense is up to stopping that fast break. Fittipaldi at the point. Again, they are being made to take a long time. Shot clock 1, there's the buzzer, it beat it, and well, it clipped the rim just, but the shot clock buzzer had gone. Argentina have 26 points in the paint, well, compared to 20 by Uruguay. They have 8 fast break points, Argentina, compared to 4 from Uruguay. Well, there's another 2 in the paint, emphatically thrown down by Matthias Bortolin. Another foot violation. Argentina do not like that ball going into their restricted area, the area they are protecting. There's that throwdown for Bortolin rather. I'll try again, Borsolino. Defense is incessant from Argentina. Aguiar pulls up, a rare miss for him, but the tip-in. The tip-in from the similarly named Martin Aguilera. Last 2 minutes of the third. Oh, that's lovely passing. Beautiful move. Lovely pass between the 2 big guys, Lever and Bortolin. And again, the Argentinian defense stands firm. Then the left-handed layup was missed, and here go Argentina again on the break. Oh, that's a lovely sidestep. Espinosa, the throwdown. It's a 20-point game. His first 2 of the game, and what you might call a high percentage shot from Pablo Espinosa. Lovely tip in again, this time from Uruguay's number 7, Matthias Gelfani, but they're having to live off scraps. The Argentinian movement off the ball is superb. And no attempt to get the offensive rebound there. No point in fouling when you're 18 points ahead with 20 seconds remaining in the third period. They began this period leading by 9, and they may finish it leading by twice that number. Well, there's a foul, almost on the buzzer. Well, 5 seconds left in the third period. And the foul. Salem Safar. That was the Espinosa dunk. Nice pass from Laprovitola. And the big man throws it down. I say big, 6'6", 2 meters. Uruguay miss the first one in the form of Martin Aguilera. But he hits the second. It's a 17-point lead for Argentina. 5 seconds. Are they going to get a long shot away? Well, they do. It hits the rim, but bounces out. So 63 plays 46 with 3 periods of play underway. Uruguay have the veritable mountain to climb to get into the gold medal game. They're trailing by 18 against a very professional Argentina. Leading scorer in the game is Mauricio Aguiar of Uruguay. 21 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal for a stats index of 16. It's apart from Fittipaldo, number 5, who has 14 points. No one else is really doing too much damage for Uruguay. There are 4 players in double figures for Argentina. Mata, Laprovitola, Delia and Bortolin. And the rest of the Argentinian team are chipping in as well. It's a 17-point lead for Argentina. Well, this 10,000-seat arena in Isla Margarita, there's still time for it to fill up. About an hour to go before the game that most people have come to watch, Venezuela against Brazil. Promises to be a classic. Venezuela have something to prove because they came 5th in the qualifying tournament for the World Cup last year, which eliminated them. Brazil came 9th, but then Brazil got a wild card. FIBA granted Greece, Turkey, Finland and Brazil wild cards. So here we go, start of the 4th period. Uruguay in blue, trailing by 17 against Argentina. 10 minutes remaining, unless of course we have something of a miracle fight back from Uruguay to take it to overtime. Unlikely, it's possible of course, but let's say you wouldn't put your mortgage on it. The Argentinian defense has not given 1 inch. Well, Uruguay get the rebound and they have another attempt to eat into this 17-point deficit. Aguiar, the main threat for Uruguay. Shot clock single figures again, and the foul, little holding foul. And it's a shooting foul. The Uruguayan player deemed to be in his 2 count. That's good refereeing actually. Well, if you spurn opportunities like this, Martin Osmani, you're not going to get into the gold medal game. You've got to hit your foul shots, and he hits only the second. It's a 16-point game now. The closest that Uruguay have been is 5. Great fight back from being 13 down in the first period to make it a 5-point game. Now they give up 2 points and it's back to 16 or even 18. Pretty tight along the sideline there, and the foul. Martin Lever, he's of the Penarol club, famous club in Argentina, one of the famous basketball clubs, famous sports clubs rather. Again, Uruguay being forced to play a long way from the hoop. Argentina extending their defense. 7 on the shot clock. Oh, that's tough defense. 1 on the shot clock. There's the buzzer. It's gone. Argentina played such tough defense for the entire 24 seconds. And Espinosa wide open on the 3-point line, able to pick a pass off. It's not that he's a threat or not a threat from the 3-point arc, but he's able to make a pass. That's the difference, or one of the major differences. And here is Espinosa on defense. Nice pass inside. Good hands though. No foul. Here you go Argentina again on the break. And now they can make Uruguay sweat. Oh, that's so easy. Such a good pass from Lever. And Nicolas Brusino, an easy 2. His first 2 of the game. Margin back to 20. And that's an offensive foul against Uruguay. It's all gone horribly wrong. The Task Alfani there, I think that's 4 fouls. It is indeed. Aguilera back in for Uruguay. Aguilar out. Perhaps the coach saving him for the bronze medal game. Knocked out for Uruguayan foot. Argentina outscoring Uruguay 3-2. A ratio of 3-2 in the paint. Better defense, good hustle. We have a layup for Uruguay, and well, that's a good no foul by Martin Lever. Not prepared to give Uruguay the extra points. Borsellino lays it up, and it's back to an 18-point game. Now, referee stops the play because the floor is very wet there. Points from fast breaks, that's pretty close actually, but it's not the major statistic in the game. That's major statistic is points in the paint. And probably points from turnovers as well. Bit of a scowl there from Nick Casalingua, coach to Argentina. The last thing he wants is to have one of his players injured, slipping on the floor, injuring his groin or whatever. Nice 3-pointer. Margin now 21. Nick Brusino from the arc. And the rebound. It was indeed Brusino again. Oh, what a pass to Espinosa. Well, no goaltending. It was tipped onto the backboard, but the following player, Brusino, throws it down. What a passage of play from the 21-year-old. Nice pass, little finger roll. It's back to 21 points, the margin. Borsellino hits his 4th point. I got a little confused earlier on between Borsellino and Brasino. It's a very risky pass, but he got there. And the foul. And Martin Lever will go to the foul line for Argentina. Foul is Uruguay's Martin Aguilera. There's the foul, he just took the shooter's arm. Look at this pass. There's the block shot, and there's the follow. Thank you very much, I'll throw that down. And Martin Lever misses the first. But not the second. Again, the shot clock is hurting Uruguay. And the rebound, if you can rebound an air ball, is Martin Lever. Oh, I have no idea what that pass was intended to achieve. Well, a rare instance there of Uruguay taking a quick shot. And Fittipaldi perhaps showing his players, his team, what is required. Now, who's that that's injured? That's one Figueroa. Oh, hurt his wrist. I hope that's not his shoot. Yeah, that's his dominant hand. Doesn't look good. Coach looks a little bit concerned. Doesn't want to be left with 11 players. Oh, he came off the screen. It wasn't an illegal screen. Just ran into it. And there's the two. Quick two. Bruno Fittipaldi. I hope we see more of that from Uruguay. They're not going to get into the game by running the clock. Lovely bounce pass, and the reverse layup was unsuccessful. Now Uruguay, you need a few quick scores and then a few stops. Nice pass on the fadeaway. Not quite what's required. Uruguay don't need off-balance fadeaway shots. Well, Espinola there just takes a few players out. That's a very laboured attempt at a shot by Uruguay's number 14, Nicolas Borsellino. Here we have Borsellino, Brasino and Bortolin. Confusing or what? Luciano Parodi just receiving a bit of encouragement from Coach Capelli. Well, I think I said at the beginning of this fourth period, you've got to put your foul shots in when you're trailing by 18 or so. Borsellino rather, well, he hits just 1 from 2. That's an open shot, and the rebound is for Uruguay's Rodrigo Trellis. Yeah, it just looks as though the Uruguayans have gone to their bench, conserving energy for the bronze medal game. As Trellis goes to the hoop, lays it up. I have to say, Argentina, well, none of these players started. I'm not sure they're all bench players, if you get my drift. Martin Lever certainly isn't a bench player. Parodi inside, fouled by, well, 2 or 3 players, but only one of them is going to be accredited with a foul. And Luciano Parodi, and 1 to come. As Coach Capelli just has a word with Borsellino, probably just to say, don't worry, we'll get more court time in the bronze medal game. But it's only 15 points, 3:20 to go. Make it 14 points, you never know. If Uruguay get a stop here, then a score, we may see a timeout from Argentina. Just to remind his players that it's not over yet. Uruguay need a stop. Lever inside. And the foul. Well, Uruguay could have done with that rebound then. And Argentina haven't scored for a long time. Well, 3 minutes actually. And may do so now though, because they're on the foul line. I don't know how to describe that look on the faces of the Argentinian players. A look of acceptance, if there is such a thing. I think they've accepted they've won the game. With 3 minutes to go and a couple of seconds, they're leading by 14 with 2 foul shots to come. It stays at 14. Franco Giorgetti. He hits the second. It's now 15 points. Parodi. Yeah, straight to the hoop and 1. Now, why didn't Argentina do this, what, 10 minutes ago, instead of running the clock every time? Borsellino hits his 7th point. He's got a bonus to come as well. Just under 3 minutes remaining. It's only 13 points. Now it's 12. At what stage will Nick Casaluinga call a timeout? Well, whose foot did that come off? It came off a Uruguayan foot. No reset. Yeah, Coach Capelli now encouraging his players. This gets close, you never know. Will Argentina put their bench back on, or their starters back on? Well, Uruguay have got the ball. Oh, through the defender's legs. And on the break, and it's a foul, it's a shooting foul. That was an amazing passage of play. I think Parodi dribbled the ball, passed it through at opponent's legs and then released the pass. Well, that was just after, or just before what we just saw on the replay. And the foul, Argentina's 13, that's Franco Giorgetti. It's only a 12-point deficit. 2 points here would possibly put the cat amongst the pigeons. Well, the first is good for Martin Aguilera. Oh, the second is not good though. It's an 11-point game. Espinosa the rebound. And Espinosa the pick. Good defense, Parodi, and the break. Oh, that's an unsportsmanlike foul. Surely it has to be. Well, the Uruguayan coach is asking for an unsportsmanlike, saying, why not? It had to be. It was a breakaway foul. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, I understand. I sympathise entirely with Coach Capelli. Let's have a look. There's the steal. And that's an unsportsmanlike foul. Stopping the break. It's a breakaway foul. Why, oh why, if that's a foul, it has to be a breakaway foul. and unsportsmanlike. Well, it is a team foul. It's back to a 10-point game. And to my mind, after this shot, Uruguay should have possession, but they haven't. Well, it's 2 anyway. It's a 9-point game. Relatively speaking, it's still a long time to go. Espinosa almost lost it there. Oh, the rebound, it's off the... Oh, my goodness me, Uruguay. Nobody went for the rebound. Last 2 minutes, and the foul is Uruguay's 12. That's Martin Aguilera. Well, coach looks up to see how long's left. I can tell him best part of 2 minutes. Uruguay in the penalty now. They're both teams in the penalty. It's out of bounds to Argentina. And in and out. You get the foul, and it's a 2-shot foul. Argentina's number 8, Juan Figueroa, their fouls, and we have the long walk down the floor. Still 109 seconds remaining in the fourth. It's only a 9-point lead for Argentina. Now, is this a situation where pride is at stake? Yes. Send on the cavalry. Coach Casalingua. It's an 8-point game on the foul line for Uruguay. It's Rodrigo Trellis. And at one stage it was 21 points. It's now 7. And we have a substitution Argentina. Both teams substituting. Oh, well, they want to get back in there because it wasn't a timeout. Or was it? Yes, it was. Bit of a fake move there. Good fake from the coach. And he said, no, I'll talk it over. Right of the timeout there, Nick Labropitola. Wonder whether he's going to come in just to calm things down for Argentina. Doesn't matter, the leading scorer for Argentina on 14. Labropitola himself on 12. And Matthias Bortolin on 14. Foul trouble there. 3 players on 3, 3 players on 2. Yeah, the coach just making sure how many timeouts he's got left. Uruguay have made their last 5 foul shots. Possession Argentina in the front court. It's a 16-1 run. Scoring for Uruguay. And here's Laprovitola. He's been brought on. Oh, it's an offensive foul against Argentina's number 5. Nick Ricotti. It's not a shooting foul. Coach can't believe what he's just seen. A look of exasperation. Well, the cat and pigeons comes to mind if Uruguay score here. Looking keyed up, and there's a foul inside. It's an offensive foul. Yeah, little handoff. Well, the smiling Borsellino there, he knew. He was wide open because he had given a little short arm jab to his opponent. Good if he can get away with it. And no offensive foul there, and very close to a flop perhaps. Yeah, because of that slide on the floor, the referee wants the floor dried. don't think the coach is asking for a technical foul there, even though he gave the technical foul signal. He had a T with his hands, can't believe it. He thought it was a flop. It did look a little bit iffy, to say the very least. Probitola, no reset on the clock. Oh, a score here, and that's goaltending. Yeah, a score here for Argentina will calm them down. It's back to 9. Timeout Uruguay. There it is, you can't touch it when it's come off the glass. So Coach Nick Esselingua wants to talk things over. His team trail by 9, still a long time to go. About a minute and a half to go. Now, is Coach Capelli going to bring Mauricio Aguiar back in? His leading scorer on 21 points. Well, there he is at the back of the huddle. Number 6. Delia there, number 12, 12.6 rebounds, 1 assist. Yeah, and Argentina have the bulk of their starting 5 back in. It's a 9-point game. Uruguay possession front court. And Uruguay now cannot afford to run the clock. They need a reasonably quick score. They do not need a crazy move though. Don't need an off-balance shot. They need an open, balanced shot. Well, 2 shots will do. Rodrigo Trellis has just made 2 from the line, and he's there again. Coach doesn't want to waste the timeout. It was Labro-Vitola's foul. Everyone looking up with some concern at the scoreboard. Labro-Vitola's third, but Trellis can't make the foul shots. Now he's got 1 more. This is for an 8-point game if it goes in, which it does. 71 seconds remaining. Labro-Vitola to inbound. Well, that's a lovely screen. Wipe the man out almost. Labro-Vitola will run the clock. That's a hook. But defensive foul. Defensive foul against Luciano Parodi. And Labro-Vitola will go to the foul line. Labro-Vitola 2 from 2 tonight. 12 points in total. Well, he misses the first. Nerves jangling a little bit. Just about gets the second. He's back to a 9-point game. Uruguay need a quick score. Well, they don't get one, but they get a rebound. And the shot is blocked. And no foul call. Angry Uruguay. The referee was a very close, was in a very close situation there. He saw a clean block, and now Labro-Vitola will run the clock. And he's fouled again. And it's Parodi again. Let's see if there was a foul on this. There certainly was. And no call. And I can understand why the Uruguayans were annoyed at that. Parodi has fouled out. Nick Labro-Vitola on the foul line. He's 1 from 2 in his previous visit, and can improve upon that now. 14 points total. 4 from 5 from the line tonight. Make it 5 from 6. That's probably it. An 11-point lead with 30 seconds to go. 3-pointer goes up, in and out. Rebound for Uruguay. Excellent rebounding for Argentina. So Argentina are going to win this and play in the gold medal game. Despite that miss, 10 seconds. And Uruguay lose the ball. So that's it. So 79 plays 68. Argentina are in the gold medal game of the 2004 South American Basketball Championships. Uruguay will have to be content with the bronze medal game, a repeat of 2 years ago. But who will they play? Will they play Brazil? Will they play Venezuela? We'll see in about half an hour's time. Well, we'll see the start of the game anyway. So a gallant performance from Uruguay, who trailed at one stage by 21. It all got a little bit loose by Argentina, and clearly see there that Argentina won the first period convincingly, so too the third. But the other periods, a 2-point win for Uruguay and a 6-point win in the fourth period wasn't quite enough. Argentina wins 79-68. Leading scorer in the game was Uruguay's Mauricio Aguiar with 21 points. And for Argentina, we had a player on 15 points, that's Nick Labrovitola, and 2 players on 14, that's Marcus Mata and number 14, Nick Borsellino. So the scoring for Argentina very well spread out. Excellent teamwork from the champions of this competition. And Uruguay, well, it was just a little bit too late for them. They trailed by 21, but eventually they lost by 11. Argentina 79, Uruguay 68. There are the statistics, and look at that, 14-6 in favour of Argentina in the assist column. And Labrovitola, as well as those assists, he made 4 steals as well. 6 assists, 4 steals. Aguiar, leading scorer in the game, 21 points. 5 from 5 from the line, 2 from 4 from 3-point range, and 7 from 14 from 2-point range. Top rebounder is Kirill Bashman of Uruguay, and for Argentina it was Marcos Delia, number 12. So Argentina march on. They are in the gold medal game again. They have beaten Uruguay 79-68.
Con orgullo y a casa llena, en nombre del Ministerio del Poder Popular para el Deporte, la Gobernación Bolivariana del Estado Nueva Esparta, Banco Central de Venezuela, Banco del Tesoro, CanTV Móvil, CNA, Oficina Nacional Antidrogas, Ministerio del Poder Popular para el Turismo, Venezuela Chévere, Volte, Texeira Duarte, Venezuela. Hagamos la paz. Venezuela entera se conecta con el Sudamericano de baloncesto y celebra ser el escenario de un evento que reúne a los mejores deportistas de la región.